Yo guys, welcome to the premiere. I'm pretty sure you have watched the trailer, but I'm gonna repeat again. I am going to attempt Nuzlocke challenge in Pokemon Platinum, but disclaimer though, I have no experience in Pokemon Platinum or any other Pokemon game. Let me explain the rules. You only can catch a Pokemon on first encounter on each route. Pokemon lives are set to hardcore mode, and you have to name your Pokemon to get more attached to them, that's all. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the whole gameplay, the whole experience of me Nuzlocking Pokemon Platinum. Your journey starts off looking at the TV program. After the program ended, Greg came into your room without your consent. I'm pretty sure no one's at home, I guess. Wait, Mom's let that boy into my room? Whoa, okay. Right now, I go ahead and find Greg, but it seems he's not outside but inside his house. So I went to his house and Greg was about to speedrun the whole game but forgotten something. So I do the same thing to him like how he did, go into his room without his mom and his consent. Even his mom doesn't care. Greg wanna go into the tall grass thinking he's fast, he can outrun all Pokemon in his way. But as he's about to do it, Professor Rowan came in. He asked us whether we like Pokemon or not, so we answered yes. Lucas came in with his suitcase and gave us some Pokemon. I chose Turtwig because I like turtles. Anyway, Professor went off to Sandgem Town and Greg wanted to battle me, so I accept that challenge and tackle his Chimchar. Pretty easy fight. After the battle, we went back home to rest. I told Mom what happened that day. That day? Or is it a few hours ago? Let's just say it's that day. Let's just say it's yesterday. After a good mom and daughter conversation, she gave me running shoes. Look, I think without running shoes, I think I'm still capable of running, okay? Anyways, Greg over there waiting for me wanted to catch the legendary lake Pokemon but stumbled upon a man talking Shakespeare. We heard the Pokemon but realized we don't have Pokeballs, what an idiot. Greg then rushes off to Sandgem Town to meet Professor Rowan to get some Pokeballs, speedrunning once again, and I went behind his tail and went to Sandgem Town. Lucas was there waiting for me. While I was about to go in, Greg bumped me again, almost stealing my first kiss by the way, and then I went inside the lab with Lucas, meeting with Professor Rowan. Checking out my Pokemon, now I get to name my Pokemon. I name it Leafy because it's very leafy, it's a grass type. After I named my Pokemon, Professor Rowan gave me a Pokédex to record data for his researches. Lucas is showing me around the buildings like Pokemon Center and Pokemon Shop, blah blah blah, everything that. He told me that I have to inform my mom that I'm going on an adventure that will cost me my life. I went back and tell my mom, then my mom told me to go to rest. A few hours later, I woke up and told Mom what I'm about to do. Greg's mom came in and be like, "Where's Greg? Because I want to send a parcel to him." He's not around, so it led to me to deliver it to him in Jolly Life City. An adventure awaits. I had my first encounter in Route 201. It was a beat-off, caught in the Pokeball that I bought from the store. I named it Chuck. Running for a long time, reaching to Lucas, who's a very patient man, knowing that I was resting for hours and hours. He's still waiting for me. He showed me how to catch a Pokemon, not knowing that I also already knew how to catch a Pokemon. Reaching Jolly Life City, Lucas was there waiting for me, telling me that I have to go to school. Then we stumbled upon a suspicious man who's constantly running around. I went to school and meet Greg and give him the parcel. Inside was 2 maps and Greg gave me 1, how generous. Once I leave the building, a man told me that I need a Pokédex to be a Pokemon trainer. Okay, sure. I have to talk to 3 clowns, each giving me a coupon to get the whatever you call a Pokédex. I got a watch eventually. Going to Route 203 where Greg is standing there and wanting to battle. While running through all the trainers, sadly a casualty occurred. Passing through all the trainers, reaching Orenburg City where I meet Greg again, telling me that the gym leader is not in the gym, we're not to the mines. Wow, okay, cool. So I went down to the mine but can't find the gym leader because my poor brain can't think of a possible place he will be. Actually, he was just standing right in front of me, and I have to talk to him. I never realized it until I watched YouTube. He then went back to the gym and I battled him easy clapping spamming Razor Leaf. That's badge number 1. I went back to Jubby Life and going up north to Route 204, but found 2 blue hair dudes demanding something from Professor Rowan. Turns out they are the bad guys in an organization called Team Galactic, so me and Lucas go ahead and 2v2 beat them. Found another starly near Fularoma town and named it Mrs. Bird because it's a female. Then I head east and saw a little girl crying because his father got kidnapped by some spacemen. Okay then, let me go save your father, I guess. At Valley Windworks, where I encountered a pink Shellos and named it Sludge. Another dude in Team Galactic guarding the door while his friends are stealing garbage inside the building. So I demand him to move and he refuses. So we battled and I won. Then he locked the door. I got the key, unlocked the door, find the one who's behind this trouble, and meet Commander Mars. There goes Brock, and I win eventually. Next I head up north in Route 205 where I encounter another Shellos and name it Sledge. Now we have Sledge and Sludge. Passing through all the trainers again and entering the Eternal Forest where I meet Cheryl who can't find a way out of this forest. So I accept to guide her with me without safety afterwards. I went back to Jubby Life City to get a rod and fish up a magic card and I name it Clap. This is but evolved into Staravia, that means another easy clap. Badge number 2, obtained. Then I heard about that Team Galactic is up to no good again. I cut through the small trees and enter the tower. Bash through all the grunts. This time I'm battling against Commander Jupiter, who gives me a hard time winning. I had Leafy took out Zubat, then came out her skunk tank. My whole team is under leveled, which put me in a very huge disadvantage. But I had a plan, that is switching. I had Mrs. Bird with the ability Intimidate, which lowered the enemy's attack. So I keep switching and eventually beat it. There you go. That's where my plan is. But to make myself feel at ease, I get a free bike. Going through the long highway safely, I came back to Route 207. Wait, you're telling me that is a big loop? Going through the cave of Mount Coronet where this man talking theories and saying that humans are full of garbage. The next gym is at Heartworm City, is a ghost type gym. I had no problem with it after Drag evolved into a Crobat and it bite everyone. Badge number 3 obtained. At Solution Town where Leaf evolved into Torterra and learn Earthquake. Awesome Gym is a fighting type gym. Still have no issues with the gym because Leafy and Drag finished them off. Upon leaving the gym, Lucas is asking me for help because Team Galactic stole his Pokédex for God knows reason. We beat them eventually. Sadly, there's another casualty where Sludge get electrocuted way too hard. Damn, I should have switched it. After cycling for so long, finally reaching Pastoria City. Before we enter the gym, Greg wanted to battle again. Pastoria Gym is water type, which where Leafy will have a big advantage against it. But I have one single issue. Wake's Gyarados. Why? Well, this is a tank. Not only it deals a lot of damage, but it's also very bulky. You'll be saying, hey, you could have used electric type, right? You got an Eevee, evolve it to Jolteon. About that, man. And then we beat the gym pretty easily. Later on, a huge explosion was nearby. Turns out it was this grunt who detonated, so I chased him down and beat him up. That's where I meet Cynthia again, where we talk about Psyducks and ask me to send this old charm to her grandma. Alright, sure. Arriving at Celestic Town, and an old woman told me that some odd spacemen raided their town and threatened to blow up the whole town. So I went there and take out the man who wanted to blow up the town, and that old woman was Cynthia's grandma. She told me about the Pokemon history where 3 legendary Pokemons protected Sinnoh. Then this blue man came. Hold up, wait, I met you before? You were the one since the beginning. His name was Cyrus and he wanted to create a new world because this current world is incomplete and not perfect. Should have changed the world for the better, right? Then he asked me is he wrong about his statement and I answered yes. Would I piss him off? Anyways, going under the highway where there's a route. A hidden cave was underneath the bridge highway and there we can catch a gibble. Sadly I pressed off recording because I thought I wasn't recording, so I pressed it. But it was recording this whole time, so don't worry, I caught it and then Gura and it evolved into Garbite. Look guys, it was a land shark. In the Pokédex entry it called a land shark. I have good reason to name it Gura. heading to Canolab City where the 6th gym is, and that is Steel type. I have no issues at all with the gym, but Shed almost died in the gym, but it's fine, he's fine. Greg was waiting for me outside and told me to meet him at the library. Arrived at the library, he told me to get the strength HM first. Bruh, then why didn't you tell me to get it first before coming here? So I take a boat, arrive at Iron Island and get the HM from Riley. And you think I would leave after that? No. I went in and helped Riley because Team Galactic is up to no good again in the cave. As an appreciation, she gave me the Riolu egg. And I didn't off record and ended recording me going up and down until the egg hatched. The egg hatched and it was Riolu and I named it Spike. I trained it up and he evolved. But then I realized that I need to meet Greg at the library. He's been waiting for me. Wait, no! Everyone is waiting for me at the library! Professor Rowan discussed with us of his research about Pokemon evolution. He told us to investigate the lakes because a Pokemon was responsible for the evolution. Then an explosion occurred at Lake Valor. All of us headed out to the specific lake to check out the incident. I went to Lake Valor and saw Team Galactic there. I take down Commander Saturn, who is responsible for it, rushed back to Lake Verity to help out Lucas beat up Mars. And last lake was Acuity. Before I go to Lake Acuity, I took Lucario back from daycare and off to Snowpoint City. And a part where Shed clutch up with saving Rain Dance. Just look. If I didn't call that Rain Dance, Shed would have been killed by that hail. Greg was there already telling me that he will go and take down that Team Galactic. But I can't climb rocks, so I have to beat Snowpoint Gym. Judging by the name Snowpoint, it's obvious that the gym is an ice type. But that will be fine because I got myself a Lucario, which means it's going to be an easy clap again.
Are you sure about?
Spike took out everyone including Obama Snow, but I let Shed take out Frost Slash because of the hail and we beat it flawlessly. I meet up with Greg at Lake Acuity and he got defeated by Commander Jupiter. Then he starts to get depressed because he thinks that he is not strong. Don't worry Greg, come on, repeat after me.
It's about drive, it's about power.
After that I headed to Team Galactic HQ. Cyrus told me that the plan is a lie. He only wanted to create a world for himself, but not for the team. I don't like that selfish act of him, so I beat him down and take his Master Ball, defeated Commander Saturn in the basement and and let me take control of the machine. I set the legendaries free. I rushed to Mount Coronet where Cyrus will launch his plan. Then Greg shows up because he wants to show how busted he is. So together with teamwork, we are able to beat him. We enter the distortion world and do some puzzles in there. Not gonna explain all the stuff going on in there because that took too long to solve. Just too long, but it does look cool. It's like one of the my favorite. It's like one of my favorite places to be in. Once I finished the puzzle, we met Cyrus. Cyrus and Celia is having a husband and wife argument. But being an arrogant child I am, I interrupted them, and that pisses Daddy Cyrus. Plap took out his Howdoon, set 5 Dragon Dances and one-shot his Gyarados, having no trouble beating the rest of his Pokemon afterwards. And after beating Cyrus, it is time to face against Giratina. Sorry to interrupt, but wanna know what happened next?
I'm about to end this man's whole career. Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
I went back to Sanjam Town to inform Professor Rowan that I'm okay, going to Sunny Shore City to take on the final gym leader who's an electric type. He's depressed because no one can beat against him. But I'm gonna prove that I will beat his asses down. Final badge obtained. Now that's the end of my experience, and just kidding, there's still more. After beating all the gyms, I have to beat the top Sinnoh elite trainers and the champion. And you probably think it's going to be like smooth sailing like fighting the gym? Haha, no. The Elite Four is tough with a lot of advantages against you, so I done a lot of research. So let me introduce to you my elite team. Leafy Torterra, Plap Gyarados, Spike Lucario, Gura Garchomp, Joy Presso Magnezone, Shed Gastrodon. This team will bring us to victory unless... Shed was sadly killed before we entered the Elite Four. Sorry Shed, you wouldn't fight against the Elite for your life. Shed is the one Pokemon that gone through a lot of pain, surviving as much as possible. But Death is very patient and waited till this moment. I had Drag to be put in the team and I didn't grind him up because I was in a Discord stream with Leafy and not wanting to ruin the watching experience for him.
Wait, have you bought healing items?
I stepped up and entered in. Here we go. First up is against Aaron. Gura took out his Yamanger, exchanging with a good bite of Ice Fang, so Spike take it out. Plap able to take out both Heracross and Vespiquen. And I take Gura back out to take out Scissor with Flamethrower. Next up is Bertha. Leafy took out Wishcash. Plap literally get Uno reverse card by Glisker. Then Spike take it out with a weak Aura Spear. After that I give Plap another chance to take out the rest of the team. After Bella is Flynn, who's not a China Turtle. Gura took out every single one. And finally Lucian. Lucian is Psychic, which none of my team can go effective against. I had Joy Presso came out and take on Mr. Mime, but Lucian switched out to Bronzong. Bronzong calmed mine twice and able to give Plap a good hit on the health. Blind, I like Jack came out for no purpose and died. Thinking on my next move, I remembered that Leafy had Bite, and Bite is a dark type move. Oh, and by the way, Leafy have high defense, which means he can tank the damage, so I have no problem with it. But again, I played blindly and carelessly. I take out Joy Presso and got one-shot Focus Blast by Alakazam. I'm sorry Joy Presso, I had you killed there. I take out Leafy and finishes off his Alakazam. And finally Gallade. I had Gura to date but exchanging with a painful hit, but still able to take it down. Leaving me only 4 Pokemon to use up against Cynthia. I didn't lose hope and stepped up the elevator. There she was. Now my only goal left is defeat Cynthia. Gura took out her Spiritomb and then her next Pokemon is Garchomp. I had Plap to Ice Fang it, hopefully to freeze it and defeat it. But sadly it didn't. She switched it up with Lucario and having a weak Ice Fang on it. Switch up with Leafy to Earthquake it, but hanging at HP. Fortunately, Lucario got taken care of. Togekiss is up next and had Gura to take it out. Next she take out her Garchomp and I send in Plap to Ice Fang it for the one last time, and that is where I draw my victory. Plap took out Melotech and I wanted Gura to finish off Rosemary with Flamethrower, but it survived. But that's fine, we can attack again. Wait, Gura! Gura, no! 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 Gura, no! No! Gura was then killed by Rosemary Energy Ball. Gura was one of the strong Pokemon in my team and easily one of my favorite. Died in front of my very eyes. I feel with pure rage, send out Plap and take out Rosemary. And there I won. I have become the champion. Walking through the hall and turned back, thinking in my head that I wanted to load back to Lucian battle and win with no casualty, but my conscience told me that it's never fun and achieving if you cheat. So I accept the victory and all the accidental murder I leave behind. List down my name and place my Pokeballs, and going through the Hall of Fame. The whole journey I have experienced in this game is extraordinarily astounding. My first time playing and Nuzlocking Pokemon and meet victory is something as an achievement of mine. The journey is filled with joy, sorrow, and anger. But most importantly is that I enjoyed the game like I was part in it. Even though some of my Pokemon died before coming to this point, I will feel their spirits warmth near me.